Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel and welcome to the first episode in the 100s for Marketwatch. So if you don't know what Marketwatch is, it's when we go through the Runescape free grand exchange on the homepage to go through price rises and price falls, to pick out any money making method, items which are slightly up in price, or ways for you guys to make a little bit more profit compared to normal. In terms of this week, nothing too major. It's bank holiday in England, so it's a little bit delayed. However, I thought I'd be a little bit ahead of the game and get Marketwatch recorded a little bit earlier than normal today. Now, if you didn't know, Marketwatch is recorded of the week it's released, so I like to make sure it's as up to date as possible and just include anything from updates or things like that. However, if you are enjoying the content lately, please make sure to drop me a like, subscribe to the channel. Really does help me out, gets me seen by a lot more people, and we like to get these videos out to as many people as possible to try and help them in their Runescape free journey. However, what we're here for mainly is for the price rises and price fall on Runescape free. Let's get started for this week and delve into price rises. So starting from the top, Buisness still going up in price, and this is mainly down to the PVM nerfs, which they have kind of pulled back on a little bit. I do think it's still something to keep an eye on though. I have just recently, funny enough, price checked the Sorrow brew prices for the video, hopefully released by now. If not, it will be out on the weekend. I'll try and put it in the corner for you guys to go and check out. But Buisness are actually buying for about 470, so still very high, still on their way up. And if this is what they meant by sort of pushing things up or skilling items up in the economy, you can kind of see why they're doing it. Like, Buisness have not really been relevant for a long time, whereas because they've sort of mentioned that they're going to pull the amount coming into the game, they have started to pick up. Apart from Glacier, there isn't quite a lot of volume. It's what you get from woodcutting or from your kingdom. I kind of think they still do need to stay on a drop table, just not in the quantity which have already been released. So one to keep an eye out for sure. MP sashes, 2.7k, actually a pretty good price for that. I don't know why that's so high. Greater Ghostly Ink, 12.4k. Spirit Weed Seed, again another Glacier drop, that is 3.1k each. We have a couple of cosmetics with the Aurora Trail Aura going over 1 bill. Eternal Magical Logs, 2.7k each. Again, that was kind of expected with the bonus XP coming up. Really interested to see how the Eternal Magical AFK Marshall stuff goes. I think they're going to go really high. I have spent on the main account bits of this weekend just doing fletching, just so I can try and cash in and sell them as well. A bit of a question for this week's Marketwatch. How many of the Elder Magic skilling items have you got prepared, ready to sell for double XP? Now, I'm quite modest at the minute. I'm only at 150, but I have a feeling there's quite a lot of players with thousands, and you guys are going to make bang. We have Acadia Wood Spirit, 2.2k each, a Teak Wood Spirit, 1.6, Standard Ashes, 1.4k, a very good price at the minute for normal Ashes. Again, a good chance for you to go and drop into the Abyss and do a little bit of combat. And bank that with the Underworld Grimoire as well. Really good to make a little bit of GP while getting some insane combat XP as well. Soul Devour Wildcard, 23.2k. We have the Woodland Foxtail, 5.1. Buckets of Sand, 162. Abyssal Creature Wildcard, 84.7k. I wonder if that works on like Lords and Beasts and stuff as well. Really interested to see how that would work, because I think you'd even be profitable at things like Lords and Beasts. Maybe that could be a little video for you guys. A Watermelon, for some reason, is 1.3k. I don't even question it anymore with certain items. It's just so strange. Equipment Siphon, 216.4k. Dragon Scale Dust, 220. Bronze Arrowheads, 30 GP each. We have a Crayfish at 196. A Carrion Mammoth Wildcard, 6.1k. And we also have a Shadow Creature at 3.8. Those kind of prices are worth it, in my opinion, especially the Mammoth, because you're going to get the tusks for the familiar pouches. It's just interesting to see what kind of prices they are. We have a couple of free-to-play items. Pot of Cream 877, a Kebab 2.5k, a Standard Wheat 626, and a Staff of Water 2.5k. Now, not to spoil anything, but the free-to-play to bond series is going to be coming probably in June. I just want to catch up and cross a few things off, like get 7-day bond caught up and stuff like that. But I am very excited to go and jump back into free-to-play. It's one of my favourite things to do in the year, is when we have our annual free-to-play to bond series. And yes, I'm hoping to put a bit more into the editing side, a bit more of a story behind it as well. So that should hopefully be pretty good anyway. Guam Incense Sticks, 6.3k. We have some more Hypno One pieces going up. They're way above their mid-price. We have the Criminal Bolts, 584, Pyroclast 864, still worth doing in turning to Ultra Compost, still one of the best ways to make some GP to start with. Full Arrow, just over 1,000 coins. Super Defense, 4 dose, 9.6k. We have a Rune Dart Tip, 366. Whether that's still worth smithing, I do not know at that price. But again, if you are looking for some AFK smithing, doing the Dart Tips is a great way to make some profit and can be done in free-to-play. And how they've changed the smithing now, so it's just like one hole in go gets smithed. It is so AFK and so good. Raw Shark 452, Calgarian Demon, Pouch and Scroll 152 for the pouch and 6.9k for the scroll. Grapevine Seed, 1,000 coins, and from that Sarah Brew video, that is actually like between 10 and 20k. They are very up in price. We have Raw Blue Blubber Jellyfish, 12k each, Raw Sailfish, 7.4k, Greater Ritual Candle, 3,000 coins each, and Landslime Seed, 501. Uncut Sapphire 869, Maple Logs 390, a Cooked Lobster 160 GP each, and Acadia Incense Sticks 6,000 coins. Big price for that actually, but Acadia Logs at the minute are very expensive for what they are. We have Elder Rune Bars 19.4k, almost getting back to the glory days. Didn't want to say it too loud, but that is a very good price for an Elder Rune Bar, and I imagine if you jump in now, you could get some very good prices on the price of Light and Dark Amica and actually smith a decent profit from Elder Rune Bars at the minute. We have Super Star Brews, 154.6k. We've done a video on that. That should be in the corner. Go and check it out. Really good way to make some profit. We have Yak Hide, 326. Blue Blubber Jellyfish, which are cooked, 11.7. Memory Dowser jumped up from 680 to 727. Still a little bit pricey, but for the amount of AFK it provides, if I was going to go for 200 mil, I'd probably pick one up at like 500 to 600 mil. I do want to force myself to go and get my own, but we shall see on that one. Royal Dragon Hide 2.7k, that just went too cheap at 2.5k, that's probably got a little bit more to go up as well. Flesh Runes 499, and then finally a Magic Frame, which is so well priced compared to the Ute and Elder Alternatives. It's 77.1k. If you are looking to do some construction XP, 4 from free over double XP, I would jump in on that Magic Frame. However, very good week on the old price rises. So we got some construction with Magic Frames. We have some Herblore, a lot of Herblore dotted around, especially with Cyberus in a minute. Elder Rune Bars going up on price is very good to see. We've actually got some fishing profits like sharks, sailfish, blue blubbers on the way back up as well. Again, I know I did it in the video with the Cyberu, hopefully earlier in the week. But a Grapevine Seed, you have to farm these right now. They are such good profit. If you have access to Dwarven Harvesters, the 95 farming requirements, and also some of the player-owned farm potions, you can print so much money currently with the Grapevine Seeds. And then yeah, just your standard stuff. Quite a lot of cosmetics this week as well, but there's definitely like a nice chunk of stuff which will make you some profits this week. So let's go to price falls and see how we are here. As always, we will skip past the massive selection of cosmetic. Again, the bunny ear stuff is going to sort of push out all the price fall stuff, but we'll try and pick out a couple of things which are worthwhile in terms of price falls and stuff to pick out. First of all is the Primal Stone Spirits, which 14.9k is a very sharp drop for these. They've held 20k so comfortably for so long. 14.9k is definitely one to keep an eye out, and definitely maybe one to keep an eye out for Primal Bars as well. If the ore prices have gone down significantly, or if the Primal Bar is still holding its price, maybe it's time to like buy ore and convert it to bars. Maybe a video in a week or two, that could be where we're going to visit like Primal Ores and Primal Bars and just see if they've gone up or down, or if it's still like, maybe this could be the deal of the century and Primal Stone Spirits have just gone cheap. We have the Magic Combo still on its way back down, under 900k now, so 900k for a Fortunate is quite low. Staff of Slitsgate as well, level 92 weapon, 140 mil, that is tragic. Blood Rune, 402 GP each, and we have a Ripper Demon Pouch, 124, and a Blood Reaver Scroll, 5,000 coins there as well. Arbok Seeds, 48k each. We have a Gorojan Mushroom at 1.6k. We have Iron Bars, 2.3k each, and Bronze Bars, 2.6. Again, still very solid in terms of making money on a free-to-play account, but just took a bit of a hit this week. Addy Dragon Bones, the hardened ones, 12.8k each. We have a Clean Arbok, 11.3. Elder Energy, 108 GP each, and we have a Spirit Yak, 81.1. Good farming training there, and pretty cheap farming training as well. We have Golden Roses on the way back down, 1.3 mil, and Powder of Penance, 843k each. At that price, I imagine Golden Roses are now going to be due for a pretty big fall. Super Energy, 7.7k each. We have Warforged Bronze, 4.7. We have a Ripper Demon Scroll, 5.9k there. And Ghostly Essence, just over 3,000 coins each. Necrytor, 4.4k. Again, might be one to keep an eye on just in case you want to do some Necronium bars. U-Composite Bow, 900k. Again, very cheap Fortunate Components. Time Rune, just under 700 coins, 694. Uncut Moonstone, just over 300k, and Greater Necroplasm, 321. We have Wolf Bones, 2.9k each there. Cowhide, 709. Grimy Ranar, 1.9k each, and a Bomb Vial is 2,000 coins. Quite surprised by Bomb Vial being that price and lead up to a double XP, but again, maybe the other components are more expensive, and that's where the money's gone instead as well. But in terms of price falls this week, that is pretty much it. It's very brief and very quick because we have so many cosmetics just taking that up. There are some items worth keeping an eye on and stuff. I mentioned Necrytor, Necronium bars, double XP could have a chance to go up. A lot of the binding contract pouches as well, floating up and down. They did have a very big push and sort of came back to their old price. Super Energies, if you're interested in them, they always keep their price so well, and I know that they're led to adrenaline potions, which can't be sold, so that is a reason why they do have a price. It still seems a bit high to me anyway, but that is one there. We have some Hardened Dragon Bones, 12.8k, a little bit more of a fall, and they're almost worth buying. But Primal Stone Spirits is the big one, really. That's the one which sticks out the most. Again, like I said before, I'll probably do a video in a week or two if their price continues to go down, just to check on them, because we had the video where I said I was going to do Primal ores for like 200 mil mining, and don't get me wrong, I probably still will. But a lot of people mention that Light and Dark Hammercut can be better, if not on the same level as a minimum. And I do agree, actually. I've hopped between the two off the back of that as well. But if Primal Stone Spirit is going to give you some more profit because the Stone Spirit price is cheaper, now could be a good time to jump in and have a look. However, that's going to finish Marketwatch for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have, please make sure to leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, and drop me a comment on how many Eternal Magical Scaling Supplies you got ready for double XP coming up. However, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys very soon in the next one.